Greetings, Quiche Lanes. Quiche Prime here with my live reaction of Shuumatsu no Valkyrie, Chapter 40. I have been informed that there's supposed to be like a double chapter this month. So, like, I'm guessing Chapter 41 will be coming out in the next day or two. You know, it takes time to translate. So yeah. Also, sorry this is a little late. I don't know how long it's been out, because I just got back from some errands and then I was going to do some drawing. I had my tablet out and I look and it's like, holy crap, Valkyrie's out. So, you know, put that away and we'll do that later. So, yes. But, yeah, let's see. I would assume this chapter, if not chapter 41, will be the conclusion of the Raiden versus Shiva fight, right? Because, like, Shiva kind of got all kinds of fucked up in the last chapter. So, yeah. See, that Ultimate Teppo was no joke. But anyway, okay, we got Ares here, and he's like, oh! He's dripping sweat. And we're seeing the dust clear. And yeah, Shiva's still on the ground. So this is like right after the moment of impact. The title is Resonance. Raiden Tommymon's absolutely wild blow. There's one arm. There's two arms. He's got literally one arm left. Has demolished the destroyer. And he's still in the pose from the attack. Love it. He's like kind of like got his eye open and he's like, did it do it? There's like his sumo master. He's like, he won! He finally beat him! And the people are cheering. Lord Shiva! So the people in the Indian pantheon, they're all freaking out. We did it. We did it, sister. And now we have Hildegard, and I always forget her little sister's name. What is her name? Let's see here. Shiva is on the ground, but his fist is clenched. Hildegard knows something. Oh, shit, he getting up. Huh? Lord Shiva! He's standing up. He ain't in much of a stance. I mean, his two, like, well, I guess one is like a front arm and the other one because of like his kind of double jointed where his arms are placed. So, yeah. Like his one good arm, if you can even say it's his good arm at this point, is front joint, and then the one that's kind of just still hanging there, the first damaged one, is in the back. So they're all like, yes, Lord Shiva! Papa? Oh, little... it's not Vishnu, it's Ganesh? Why can't I remember these names? It's the elephant thing. Darling, Lord Shiva, that's my husband, all right. I forgot he had 3 wives. Why does that tickle me so? It's like, I have 4 hands, so why not have 3 letters? And then one is for Shiva. I'll let you connect those dots. Anyway, oh Lord, I'm gotten pervy. Okay, so everyone's like, yes! Freaking Ares looks like he needs to sit. What was that move? It blew Shiva's arms clean off. And he's just plopping down. It's like, oh, sweet heavens. Oh, Hermes, can you bring me a drink? Oh, and Zeus is still there. I forgot he's there. He gets so covered up by everything. Also, his beard, like the way it with his chin and everything. What is up with that? I've never noticed that before. It looks like someone ripped out the center of his beard, and now there's just, you know, bare chin. If Shiva hadn't put up his guard, or hadn't put his guard up, it would have smashed his head to bits for sure. And he's like, kind of like a whoop, a gulp from Ares, and it's like, oh shit, Father, you don't mean. Anyhow, the heel of that human's palm sent out such a powerful shockwave. Yeah, like everybody could feel it because it's like showing like everyone like in is it sepia tone? No, but it's kind of like that X-ray vision kind of look where everyone's like the bum bum. That it even held back sound. A human can do that. It's true. Shiva would have died from that, but nevertheless, he seems to have taken. Okay, he also took it straight to the jaw when it like hit him. You know, his guard didn't. It only lessened the impact on his face. He's spitting out teeth now. Some considerable damage. Shit, I can barely even stand. Keep it up, Raiden! Put that stupid god in the... What? Huh? Something's happening. The humans have stopped mid-sentence. They're confused. And... Oh, no! Don't tell me Raiden's power! It's breaking him apart! It is! He's bleeding! His muscles are literally exploding! I imagine he got someone getting him some icy hot because I think his muscles are probably cramped to the extreme. Well, what's wrong with Raiden? Recoil. Moving his muscles at that speed placed an abnormal level of strain on Raiden's system. I mean, the fact that his whole body is the way it is should also put untold stress on it. His body can't handle it and is starting to break down. Shit. Thrud's muscle, Mawashi is barely holding Raiden's body together. It's a miracle he can even stand right now, and she's like clenching herself. It's like, shit, this is bad. Why? We could have had another victory. I mean, to be honest, 3 in a row was probably pushing it. Because then the series gets a little too predictable. So, like, you know, kind of keeping this back and forth a little bit. Okay, I like it that way. Name it. Let's see here. No way. Raiden? He can't keep this up. His intestines have already taken a beating. Says 8-handed god. What the hell's up with him? I don't know who that is. And his teacher was worried. The peerless Rikishi's muscles are crying out in pain. Says a painter. Wait, was that dude even 8-handed? Or is he just like moving his hands? He might just be moving his hands. I think all these are humans. So yeah. Excuse me. Just kind of in my throat today. He's like, gotta get over there and punch him in the face. Well, I can. You all right, Raiden? Okay, so Thrud is talking to him through telepathy. And he's like looking at his hand, but then he's like, we can do this. Come, my lady. Come, my lady. Let's punch his lights out. I knew it. Sumo's the best. Babe. Thrud. Why can't I say her name? Thrud. What is her name? I can't say it anymore. More. Keep moving my muscles more. I know you can do it. What the hell? If I do that, your flesh, your guts, they'll be crushed to a pulp. I know, Thrud. I'm saying it differently every time now. Why can't I be consistent? Anyway. But this isn't enough. More, more. At last, at long last, I can go with this sumo that's let me down for so long. With all I've got, I want to risk my body, no, my whole life on this. 'Cause after all, I'm a Rikishi. And he's like smiling. He going out like a Will of D member right now. And she's like, you really are a dummy. Why'd I fall in love with you kind of deal. But, and she's smiling, that's why you're the man I fell in love with. So, okay, her confidence is reinstated now. She's giving him full power now. She's transcended to astral being, it looks like. I'll go all the way, okay? And he says, Gotsen. There's a note. Gotsen is a clipping of the Gochi Shosama. Thank you, used for Rikishi. I figured it was probably something sumo related, but, you know, my brain, they don't always connect dots. But I've never heard of it either, so. Could have been right, could have been wrong, who knows. And all the sumo wrestlers are cheering his name. Well, not cheering his name, they're all saying the Gotsen too, but still. They'll be, good lord, this one sumo dude. Like, dang, your face is just going like... Facial expressions in this series is always top notch. They can be weird as fuck, creepy, awesome, whatever, but they're always great. I'm sorry about the cough. Like, good lord. Anyway, oh, looks like you got a pretty good burden there, huh? Okay, what's Shiva do? What just whisked behind you, huh? Oh, it's his top followers. They're there, and so is crap. I forgot his name already. Shit. Why can't I remember these characters' names? I swear. Monthly series, they really do me in sometimes. But yeah, it's like his top guys. They're all there. He's finally realized they're there. Don't look at us. Eyes up front. Rudra? And he's like, got his fist out. It's like, kick his ass, bro. He's on the ropes. And they're like the Rudra face. Kind of reminds me of Doc from Back to the Future when he says, what? he showed up. Okay, so you've got your confidence. They're all praying. I've got my own too. And Raiden's like, what? I've got the human race as my burden. What the fuck you got? I have the gods of India. They believed in someone as stupid and lazy as me. For all 1,116 of them, I can't lose here. 'Cause no matter what, I'm the peak of Svarvga. I hope I pronounced that right. So it's like they're going and grinning. So they both know they're basically at their ends, it seems like. So whoever gets this next punch in is our next hit of any is going to die. Or it's going to be their loss regardless. Because they're both struggling just to stand up. So just to inch forward enough to get within striking range is probably going to eat away at what stamina they got left. So, let's see. Will Shiva pull out something cool? You know, with his one hand? Like, I theorized that, like, you know, like, what if his arms all got busted up and everything? And it's like, he'd use that last hand to, you know, pull out some, like, real mystical shit. How about I push this? Past the limit. What? What? He's doing the same thing as Raiden. He's unlocking his own limiters. He's literally stabbed himself in the chest. What are you doing? Everyone's shocked faces. Raiden's like, his one eye is just all fucked up. You got the Valkyries. They're like, what? Then you've got Zeus and company over there. They're like, oh. Okay. What is he about to do? Gah! He's bleeding from his mouth now. Or more so, I should say. Wonder what's gonna happen now. Because it's my first time seeing this too. You don't even know what's going to happen, yet you're doing it, so how do you know it does anything at all? I'm confused. I hate when characters do this shit. It's like, I'm doing this weird thing. I don't know what it's going to do. I mean, like, there's experimenting to see what capabilities you have and everything, but, like, I think he's just copying Raiden and seeing what happens. It's like throwing everything at the wall to see what sticks, you know? But let's see here. What the hell is he? Look at that Shiva. Okay, what is it that's going on? What is about to happen? Is he unlock? Oh shit, he's unlocking his chakras, isn't he? But one of them is like, because like there's like energy flow going through what's left of his body, directly stimulating his Atman. I don't know what Atman is. And forcing his heart to beat faster. Oh god, he's going second gear. Oh, he's literally gripping his fucking heart. I'm like, shit. Okay. It's like, beat faster, motherfucker. I gotta win. But anyway, Atman is a Sanskrit word meaning soul. And the writer uses it here somewhat liberally. Okay. What in the... Shiva's body is turning red. Oh god, is he gonna go... He's gonna heat up like fucking fire now. Like, when he was doing his dance before, like, I think we're gonna see it on a whole new level. He's gonna be freaking just straight fire in a minute. It's turning red, as if it's burning up. It is written in the Vedas. Okay, his eyes are shining. His second eyes are opening. Like, why does he have 4 eyes? Or 5 eyes, technically, because he's got that one on his forehead. When the time is fulfilled. Okay. What's going on with this holy visage? Lord Shiva will dance the Ten Vada, or Ten Dava, and bring about the destruction of the world. Oh shit, he's bringing on their own version of Ragnarok. Well, damn. However, and it's like, it's just it's like when the freaking Colossal Titan forms, and it's like just a giant explosion of heat and fire, it looks like. There is more to that legend. Ah, hot! Okay, so Helmdall is getting the fuck out of there. Hot, 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 hot! Oh shit, well that's on fire. The thing that was above the ring, that's for sumo, that thing's just disintegrating. As the flames continue to get stronger looking, then Shiva will burn his own body. He's kind of looking like something I've seen before. What is that? Shiva? And recreate the world from its ashes. Oh, he's phoenixing this shit then, is he? This is called... Okay, his hands and parts of his body, they look like freaking molten rock. Tandava Karma. And the note says, Samsara War Dance Ashes. Oh, ho, ho. Okay. It's not the full, like, fire visage I was expecting, but it's still pretty nice looking. I'll have to give him that. Let's dance till we burn up. And he's, like, totally, like, his hair is just kind of like, let my hair go. I don't care. Let it go. I'm opposite of Elsa. I melt that bitch. But I like her style. But anyway. Guys like you are... Okay, so they're both getting in their fighting stances. Raiden's kind of crouching down while Shiva starts dancing. We're seeing his footwork. A real pain. And my near naked ass is what he should have said. History's strongest Rikishi. Raiden Tamimon. Shavarga's mightiest destroyer, Shiva. These poses are nice. I wish they were like full, like this was a double spread and we got to see their whole bodies, but it's still nice nonetheless. Raiden and Shiva seem very much alike. Alike? Indeed. Those two, in a strange coincidence, the man and god who had once stood at the peak of their respective societies. Okay, now this is the panel work I was hoping for, but sadly they're small panels. But it's the full poses I liked. So, or that I wanted. So, yay, yippee skippy, I still got them. But anyway, had penetrated the deepest secrets of their martial arts at the same time. Okay. So they are really having to go all out in this final clash. I'll for the weak, for his comrades, for his hometown, for Shivarga, for his best friend. I'll. So they're both saying I'll, and then it's like win as they come into the clash. The more one is burdened by others' emotions, the stronger he becomes. Yes, this is a thing. What? Is that the end of it? Apparently so. Okay, so that was not the end of the fight at all. Okay, so next chapter, end of the fight. If it's not, I'm being surprised. But yes, that was good setup for the final clash. I love that they're like, well, kind of, Raiden got his ultimate power-up last chapter, but, you know, Thrud is giving him, you know, all she's got. You know, the man she fell in love with. It's like, here, honey, you just take this body and you use it. That's about what it amounts to. She's basically fused with him to give him the strength and the stability enough to keep going. And then Shiva has gone full on like Mira Mira no Mi. So yeah, that's kind of cool. That's about what I thought would happen when he did the dance earlier in the fight. But no, it's like that was just like the freaking appetizer to this. Like, the artwork is great. I love it. I wish we got more panels, which I guess next chapter we probably will. Of, like, to get to see, you know, more of Shiva's, you know, final form. His, what was it called again? I'm so bad with the names. Let's see here. What was it? Where is it? The Tandava Karma. Yes. So yes, I love that. Their passions, their ambition to win this fight, the burdens they both shoulder. I like the parallels. I feel like I've been coughing like 40% of this video. Sorry about that. But yeah, I like that there's a lot of parallels with them, which I'm pretty sure people have already drawn those similarities. It's definitely not been the case with any of the other fights that I can think of. So it's interesting that this is the one that it happened with. But I guess you have to make a stark contrast between most of the fighters, or otherwise you end up too much of the same, you know? So yeah, I do like where this is heading. So the next chapter, I assume the fight will probably resolve by the midway point in chapter 41. Because, yeah, like, we know that Raiden, like, did what he did in the last chapter, and that was, like, one of his ultimate moves. And then to find out that the recoil of it is kind of destroying his body. But then, you know, Thrud's coming in there and, like, stabilizing him the best she can. So it's like, but we don't know how long that's going to last. And now Shiva, you know, like, he lost all but one arm, really, at this point. You know, the one that's dangling might as well not even be there. So, yeah, like, he's only got one good fist. And it is burning with the passion of India. So, you know, it's like, oh boy. So, yeah, so I can't wait for this conclusion. Like, but I'm expecting, like, by the end, like, midway point of the next chapter, this fight will finally be decided. And we'll probably get, like, some shenanigans in between the fights. That's if this doesn't turn out to be a draw. Like, okay, we've seen victories on both sides now. You know, it's 2v2. Or, yeah, right? Yeah, the first two was gods. The second two were for the humans. This is the fifth match. Would not surprise me if this turns out to be a draw. Because with the fact that they were drawing the parallels between the two, and, you know, they're pulling out their best, they shoulder the burdens of, you know, both their collectives. It's like, yeah, they're the peak of their respective societies, as it was mentioned. It would make sense that this would be a good match to have a draw. And I mean, I don't expect too many of those throughout this, but at least one makes sense, right? Because there's only 13 matches. We're about at the halfway point. Well, we're nearing a couple more matches and we'll be at the halfway point. Actually, one more match and we'd be... I hate when it's like... We're close. We're close regardless. So, yeah. I could see this ending in a draw. Like, both their bodies are at their limits. If either one of them, if they, like, clock each other at the same time, I dare say they both will probably die. Or collapse and then start to die. Because I don't know what else they could do. If either one of them falls, they ain't getting back up. That's what this is amounted to. They've pushed their bodies, and the damage that's been done, it's game over after the next, you know, physical clash. So, we'll see if my prediction is right, that it is a draw, but I'm guessing by the midpoint of next chapter, we will finally know the conclusion of this fight. And if we don't, by the end of the next chapter, I will be surprised. But yeah. And then we probably get more shenanigans of in-between fight stuff and, you know, the regular thing. Like maybe more of Buddha in there and stuff like that. But yeah. I look forward to the conclusion of this fight and getting to see what the next matchup is, obviously. But obviously, you know, let me know your own thoughts and opinions on this. Anything I missed, misunderstood, please let me know down below. Check out my other content, see what you like, suggest things for the future. Links down below for all my social media so you can keep up with my content and have ways to contact me. I stream on Twitch where I do gaming, and I'll tweet it out when I go live. By the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so go check that out. And as always, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Quiche-lings, dance with the passion of your people. I kind of went Brazilian with it. Capoeira.